How's it going, guys, and welcome to my first YouTube channel. Sounds weird to say, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time and I'm finally acting on it, and I'm excited. This is a different form of content, longer format content. You're probably gonna hear me stutter, slur, come up with mistakes. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna try and keep the channel as raw and authentic as possible. The point of this episode is a quick introduction, a quick history of where I started, where I am now, what I'm looking to do, especially with the YouTube channel. I'm just gonna try and summarize everything, my mission, my passion, and then the goal is to obviously document my journey moving forward. So I'm gonna start releasing this in 2025. It's currently December 10th, 2024. So let's get into it. So my name is Salvatore. I'm from Western Sydney. I am 25 years old, but by the time you're watching this, I'll be 26. And the whole point of creating this YouTube channel is to document my journey. I am in the fitness industry. I'm a personal trainer, nutritionist, and I've got a passion for sport, specifically bodybuilding. That's been a huge part of my journey over the past 11 years. However, I'm shifting from bodybuilding into more endurance sport, and this is a new chapter of my life, and this is something that I do want to share and document, and obviously take you guys along the ups and the downs and the processes of everything. This is something that I wanted to do 11 years ago when I started bodybuilding. However, just due to insecurities and doubt and fear, I just never pursued in it. So new chapter, new mission. But essentially, let's rewind. I've always been active, always been around sport. I played rugby league from the age of 5 to 13. And in between that, I was also doing swimming and karate. And then from the age of 15, I pursued in bodybuilding. I was a skinny kid, had no muscle on me. So the whole point of that was just to feel confident within myself. Bodybuilding, weight training was a place and space where I was able to, I guess, be in control of my own element, my own life. And that was a huge part of that aspect of my life, which I'm sure that I'll get into in the future episodes. But just being able to, I guess, work with myself, see progress, other people seeing results, built a lot of confidence within myself, and it kind of started to shift my perspective towards what my passion and mission was in the future. And that has led me towards becoming a personal trainer. And I've been a PT for the past 7.5 years. Straight out of school, I went to do my personal training degree. And from there, I guess everything just started falling into place. I did my nutrition degree with MNU, which was probably about 3 years ago. But yeah, started bodybuilding at 15 years old. I competed in a bodybuilding competition at 20 years old, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever done, just setting a mission, a challenge, and obviously pursuing in it. And from there, I never really had a goal in mind. I didn't really want to bodybuild since I've done it once before, but I wanted to be in the ringer again. I wanted to push myself to the limit and do things that I guess made me uncomfortable. And last year, I started getting into endurance sport. I started running for the first time after saying that I would never run, and just like most people. And I started running. I just set a goal of running 5Ks once a week and then slowly build up from there. That was in September 2023. And then towards the end of the year, I told myself that I want to run a marathon. The Sydney Marathon was coming up in around September 2024. And I said, I want to run a marathon by that date. And then obviously me doing something new, I was very passionate, I was very driven, and I was following a program on the Runner app. And that just kind of kept me disciplined, but also it allowed me to learn. And this is something that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the processes of starting scratch from something that I've never done before, as opposed to bodybuilding, since I've been bodybuilding for the past 11 years. I feel like I'm going everywhere with this whole story, but essentially bodybuilding for 11 years, I'm not retiring. I'm putting that on the side whilst now focusing on a new chapter of my life, which is going to be around endurance sport. Now in 2025, I've set some ambitious goals. I'm going to do 2 marathons that are already booked in: the Gold Coast Marathon, which is around mid-year, and then the Sydney Marathon, which is around September. And then I'm doing a complete different sport, which I've never done before. I'm fairly new to it. I've only done a few exercises and movements that's incorporated with this sport. It's called High Rocks. So I signed up to my first Hyrox event, which is in March, the beginning of March in Brisbane. And it's like 11 weeks away. And honestly, I've got little to no preparation around it. I watch a lot of YouTube videos of athletes that have done this before, and I'm really getting involved in educating myself and understanding the whole concept of the sport, which I'll get into in future episodes. But it's exciting, it's scary, which I love, and it's something that I've never done before. Yet again, I'm a student at the game, so I'm learning as I go, and this is where I really want to kind of document and take you guys along this journey, this new chapter that I'm pursuing in. And the whole point of, yet again, this YouTube channel is not just to document my journey, but obviously to provide some form of value for you guys, where hopefully you guys can take one or two things from each of the episodes and apply it to your life. I'll be adding things with nutrition, training, recovery, supplementations, the whole lot, anything that's going to better you physically and mentally. So the whole point of this YouTube channel is to document my journey on a longer format platform. So I want to keep things raw, authentic, and true. And over the course of the episodes, I'll start sharing more of my mission, my purpose, and I guess my story essentially. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep it as short as possible, and hope you guys enjoy the future episodes coming along. If you want to stick around, then feel free to like and subscribe. That sounds weird. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.